I'm talking to Tito Alai, who is the CEO of Mimi Africa, and he runs a company that does GPRS-enabled B2B transaction information. Tito, describe the service to me. What exactly does the company do?
The company combines my background in consumer goods and telecoms to address a real problem that brand owners face in Africa, which is visibility around what's happening to their brands once they hand them over to the national distributors. And we do this by use of the nationwide GPRS networks that we have. We use smartphone devices that are GPS enabled to capture information anywhere that transactions take place.
Which countries are you currently operating in?
We are in Uganda, we are in Tanzania, and we are opening up pretty soon in Ghana.
Okay, I understand you're working for a handset manufacturer at the moment. Give me some sense of what you do for that handset manufacturer.
We capture point of sale information, which includes market share information at granular level, right up to store level.
So you take pictures. You take pictures of displays.
We do take pictures of displays. We take orders, that then gets fulfilled by the national distributor. Another feature that we've got is we run all this through our GIS server, which then means that we can present the data in a digital map, which allows them to zoom in, zoom out, and make appropriate decisions in real time.
Okay, and how might this be applied to another kind of brand other than handsets?
We have also started working with a major consumer goods company, and we are in discussions with a pharmaceutical company that's very keen on testing our system, simply because of the issues that they've got around counterfeit medications that are prevalent in many of these markets.
Right. And this would be a way of alerting people to the presence of counterfeit?
Well, it is, I think, by having greater visibility of what's going on at consumer level, we will be able to generate information that enables the brand owners to know the scale of the problem. At the present moment, there are no figures, there's no data, no reliable data. And this way, with reliable information, you can take appropriate steps to manage your brand more effectively.
Would this be an expensive service for a brand to employ you to do?
No, it's not expensive at all. I mean, most people, for lack of any better alternative, rely on retail surveys that are carried out infrequently in many markets. In many countries, they're not even that is not done. But the problem being that by the time you're reading your retail audit information, it's most likely to be 3 months old, and you're then taking decisions based on what you observe in your rearview mirror. With our approach, we provide you real-time information. In cases where the client requires it, we can give visibility to transactions that happened the previous day. And the other added advantage is it's straight to your desktop, so you're not waiting for big reams of reports to be printed out on paper and shipped to your offices.
You were the former COO of Celtel,
yes,
which then became Zain. What's your sense of what is happening in terms of technology in Africa? How quickly, given that the cables have now arrived, are those cables making an impact on the way that both business and consumers are behaving?
Yeah, I think it's a really exciting time because there is just pent-up demand for better bandwidth out of Africa. In the past, people have tried to use existing facilities either through the existing telephone companies relying on satellite and stuff like that. But the speed and the user experience is just not up to the levels that the rest of the world is enjoying. So the expectation is that the user experience is going to improve and will lead to an explosion of applications that will be developed mostly by indigenous developers who I must say are buzzing right now in various centers of Africa, and we are already seeing a lot of applications that have been developed that address specific needs, whether it's in microinsurance or delivering health solutions to nomadic farmers or weather forecasting or you name it. And I believe with better bandwidth, all these applications as well as content is going to come on stream, and the take-up is going to be very fast indeed.
And finally, what's the ambition for MIMI? How many countries would you like to be in?
No, we set up as a Pan-African play from the onset. So all our infrastructure is centralized. We are making use of the latest trends in technology, making a lot of use of cloud computing and things like that to future-proof ourselves. And so we are just running pilots, proving the approach and the technology, and it looks very promising indeed. And based on our clients' needs, we will scale up on a Pan-African basis very soon.
Tito, thank you very much indeed.
You're most welcome.